we will be asking insightful questions about the passage. But first, let's read it.
The brain is wider than the sky. For, put them side by side, the one with the other will contain with ease and you decide. The brain is deeper than the sea, for hold them blue to blue. The one the other will absorb as sponges, buckets do. The brain is just the weight of God, for heft them pound for pound, and they will differ, if they do, as syllable from sound.
Now, if Michael would like to ask us the 2 questions.
Yes, the first question is, what is the primary significance of this passage?
Well, funny you should ask, because I have the answer, sir.
Okay.
The primary significance of the poem is basically the vastness of the brain. This is explained by comparing it to the sky and the sea, which are 2 very vast things. I think we would agree on that, yes? Okay. Another significant point of the poem is the brain absorbs incredible amounts of information, much like a bucket or a sponge does to water. And lastly, another primary significance of the poem is the brain's vast and intricacy. It talks about they will differ pound for pound, basically saying that along with the vastness of the brain, there's many differences included. And yes, that's the significance of the brain.
Wow. Hello people, my name is Michael, nice to meet you. I'm joining this seminar. Okay, let's get the next question.
All right. Second question is, what are the effects of the dominant images used in this work?
Okay, so first I want to identify the images that are in the story. We have plenty of metaphors and imagery, so I'm going to explain some of those to you today. One metaphor we can use is the brain is wider than the sky. Now how can I explain that to you? The brain, we have thought, we have the ability to have thoughts. And when we dream, our dreams can be, out of this world. So the sky it has limits. Like after the sky, there's space, but our thought is limitless. So this is what she's speaking of, and we have to think about how we can think limitlessly, and we have to appreciate that. Honestly, truly. So the next metaphor is the brain is deeper than the sea. The sea also has a limit, the bottom. And we can reach the sky. We can make magic with our thoughts. We can do anything with our thoughts.
There's no limit to the brain's capability.
Right. We have the ability to build buildings, skyscrapers. Can the ocean do that?
No.
Honestly,
It doesn't have hands.
it does not. So,
Opposable thumbs.
right, and it doesn't have a brain to do that. So the sea is, not as deep.
Why?
as-
Continue.
It doesn't have the depth of the brain. Right. So the next image is our brain is just as the weight of God. Now God, we see him as, one of the, most important person or, figure in our life or in a Christian person's life. So if you think that God is, the most high power, what we think, what this author, what's her name?
Emily Dickinson.
Emily Dickinson, she is trying to, tell us that God is equal to our brain because our brain is, he created our brain.
That's a hefty accusation. That's a hefty thing to say.
Honestly, and
God is
she
very
is making, she is making a scene.
This was written.
Honestly, she was trying to, break barriers with this. Thank you, honestly. So, thank you very much.
That'll be all.
Emily Dickinson, she tries to, give us these images, and she gives us a sponge. That is a perfect metaphor used for our brain. Thank you. The brain absorbs information, and we make it brighter, bigger, and better every day. Unlike sponges, they are like rectangles that cannot, they can't change, they can't make any different, shapes. They can't get bigger or anything. They always have to lose what they have, but we always absorb and we retain all that information in our brains, and we are forever growing in information and in life. Thank you. Word. Right, the brain. Let's get back on the brain, because the brain is like, it has these canals. It has a proper way to send messages through the body, and like the sky and the sea and the sponge cannot do any of those things. So we have to keep these things, these facts in mind when thinking about how these comparisons and metaphors that she uses in this story. Now Ethan has a little something to say.
Emily Dickinson, a great gal. I love her. She's great at poetry. She's great at writing. She's great at putting those two things together and writing poetry. Isn't that right, buddy?
Of course.
I love Emily Dickinson. Love you, girl.
And the way that she has lived her life in solitary, alone, in that house with her mother. And she has made these masterpieces that she didn't want anyone to see. And it's wonderful that they are now known worldwide. And it's awesome that she gets her credit now.